Hi guys, it's Sunday, and so it's the beginning of a new week. And one moment. All right, I'm back. Like I was saying, it's the start of a new week. It's February 2nd, and I am reading Stalking Lauren by Tessa Stone. It's a Kindle Unlimited book. And it's a part of that Shaped series. The same one as Taming Kane that I spoke about before at the beginning of the month, I think. So I'm reading that now. I'm on chapter 2 now. And I'm going to put that down for a little while because I actually want to get into the waves. And then I also want to get back into Oblomov because I want to finish Oblomov this this month. And starting today, I have to read 20 pages a day in order to finish it by the end of the month. So I want to try to do that. So this is just going to be another spin the week with me, everything I read in the week. And then at the end of the week on Friday, I will film a wrap up because I think I'm going to start incorporating weekly wrap ups into my videos. Well, into my rotation for the kinds of videos that I put up on my channel. So that's going to be coming. I'm going to wrap everything up. So I'm not going to talk about anything I'm reading in depth because also I'll do reviews on some of the books as well. So I'm not going to be talking about anything in too much depth. Yeah. So good morning, guys. I didn't do an update yesterday. It's now Tuesday. And let's see, yesterday I read my 20 pages of Oblomov. I read a little bit more than 20 pages, actually. I think I read more like 40 or 50. And when I say read, I mean I listened to it on Audible. And I also listened to The Hobbit, probably about 10% more of The Hobbit. And that's it. That was all that I read yesterday. So yeah. And now, this morning, I'm about to do some morning pages. I've been trying to journal lately, and it's been really good. I don't particularly like this journal, but I spent $40 on it, so I'm gonna finish it. Yeah. But yeah, that's all. I'll catch you when I have another Tuesday afternoon, and I read my obligatory 20 pages of Oblomov. Now that we've gotten into part 2 and we've kind of broken through the veil of like introducing the whole cast of characters, getting to know everybody, because in part 1 there was like literally a chapter for each character, even the ones that I haven't seen since their chapter, which is strange. But so now that we're in part 2, we're in the story, things are going in earnest, and I'm enjoying it. I was expecting to kind of push through that 20 pages, but then I was just like, wow, this is so good. So that's Oblomov. I read some of that today. I did not read any of The Hobbit. Then I did read some of Jane Eyre. I read about 20% more of Jane Eyre. So I was at about 30%. So actually I read 30% more. I was at 30% once I started, and now I am at like 60 something percent. I didn't really like, I don't know, it's not that I didn't like the book, it was just that, I don't know, I didn't know how to feel about it at first, and now I'm just like, oh, Mr. Rochester, oh, how I understand Mr. Rochester, and how I lack understanding, and how people could so blatantly bad talk him. It's like, I think people just kind of say things. One person has a genuine opinion, and then everybody else just parrots that opinion, just repeating the same thing. You ask them, why don't you like Mr. Rochester? because he's a cause he's a chauvinist or whatever. And it's the same thing. And it's like, no, he's not at all. Not even a little bit. Like, even in his being mean, cold, distant, and rude to Jane, you could very easily sense that he was doing it because of the kind of man that he truly is beneath all of that. I heard someone say he had a come to Jesus moment, and I'm like, I don't even know if he had that. I just feel like Jane had proved to him that he could open up and bloom the way that he had always wanted to towards her, and that's exactly what happened. And I'm like, how could you not? Like, maybe because I myself am something of a Mr. Rochester. You know, I can be very distant, sometimes seem very cold, when on the inside I am but a warm, melted marshmallow. And so yeah, that's Jane Eyre. I'm having such a good time. I will do a book review because I feel like this book deserves a book review. But yeah, that's my update. So I'll see you tomorrow if I have a worthy update, because honestly I don't think I'm gonna read anything else tonight. I'm not planning on reading anything else tonight. I've done quite enough reading today for my brain, and so I'll probably update you tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, okay, so I'll see you then. Okay, so before I go to bed and totally forget to come and update, because I didn't update yesterday. I did update on Tuesday, but I did not update yesterday. I did finish Jane Eyre. I don't know if I mentioned that I was reading Jane Eyre in this video, but I finished it. It was 5 stars. I did mention Jane Eyre actually on Tuesday. I was ranting about it and about Mr. Rochester, and particularly I was ranting about Mr. Rochester. So I did finish Jane Eyre. Loved it more than I expected to. And today, on Thursday, I began Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. And it's pretty good. I got like 5... Did I get 8? I think I got 8 chapters in earlier today, and then I kind of stopped and didn't read anything else. Oh, I did begin The Waves by Virginia Woolf last night before I went to bed. And so that's what I read. So I'm going to come back either tomorrow or some point during the weekend to wrap everything up officially. Oh, and I read some of Pet Sematary today as well. I read like 4 chapters of Pet Sematary. So yeah, I'll see you when I come to close out the video. Hello friends, it's now Friday and I'm here to close out the video because I don't know, I may read something today, I may not, it's up in the air, I don't know. So lest I forget to close out the video, then I have to rush and do it on like tomorrow night or something, I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah, let me just kind of list every book I even touched this week. I started Stalking Lauren by Tessa Stone. I started The Waves by Virginia Woolf. I did not finish either of these books. I literally only read 1 chapter of Stalking Lauren. I'm probably going to read some more this weekend, but we'll be outside of the week then, and so that's a story for another video. Let's see, Stalking Lauren, The Waves, Oblomov. I've read about, I don't know what I was on about when I said I read over 100 pages earlier in the video. I did not. I've only read about 50 more pages. So Oblomov, and I have missed a few days of my obligatory 20. Please, I'm gonna finish it, but there's just other things I wanted to jump in first. I did get back into Jane Eyre, so I finished Jane Eyre. And then I began, and then I jumped back into The Hobbit. And then last but not least, I began Pride and Prejudice. So if my count is correct, that's 6 books. Give me 1 second. We got Jane Eyre, we got Jane Eyre, Hobbit, Prejudice. All right, so yeah, my count was correct. That's 6 books that I got into this week. I only ended up finishing 1, and that's a realistic week of reading for me. All of it, most of it was done via audio. That's how I'm able to read so much. No shame in listening to audiobooks because you're still consuming the literature. The mechanics are a little bit different, of course, And there are things that physical reading lend you that audiobook listening do not, but audiobook listening is very flexible. I can listen to books all day, like I did yesterday to finish Jane Eyre. So, or the day before, I think, yeah, like I did the day before to finish Jane Eyre. So I'm always going to be a ride or die for Audible and audiobook listening. So yeah, that was my week. If you're still here, let me know what you read this week or what you plan on reading in the future. But until then, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. And most importantly, I hope you read a good book. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Also, this has become one of my comfort shirts. I've slept in this shirt every single night for the past week. I don't know why I had to say that. I just wanted to. Just randomly. So, bye.